As you can see, I've moved the motorhome. This is Monday, February, whatever day it is, I'm not really sure. I'll find out later. But I'm getting ready to head on out. And a few things I needed to do for preparation were to check the air pressure in my tires and check the air pressure in my air shocks. For the rear air shocks, the air pressure valve is right there underneath the wheel well for the rear tires, both sides, passenger and driver. For the front air pressure, the mechanic did an amazing job and put them right up here underneath the front bumper, both of them underneath the front bumper, passenger and driver's side. So I'm going to check the air pressure right now. For the front shocks, you'll get to see just what that is. I use my tire pressure gauge from Camping World. First I have to take off the Schrader valve cap, which this Schrader valve cap is a special Schrader valve cap. As you can see, it's not just a black plastic, it's a metal valve cap with a small groove and a pointed section. That allows me to go in there, stick it into the Schrader valve itself and check to see that the Schrader valve is tight so I lose no air. My tire company 4 times now has failed me in just doing that, checking to see that my Schrader valves were tight so that I don't lose air. Why? I don't know. I do not recommend discount tire. They are worthless, and I'll say that online, they are worthless for any service and any tire products. Other than that, my little tirade, my Schrader valves are tight here. I will check with my pressure gauge. The back side of the pressure gauge should pop out and tell you just how much pressure I have. You heard the air and you saw no movement of the little white stick right there. So let's fill it up and see what that says. You can hear movement in the rear. It has its own automatic shutoff at about 60 pounds, so I'm going to check now and see where that sits. So far, so good. Roughly 45 pounds. I'm going to put a little bit more in and see if it shuts off again. Yep, it's got its own automatic shutoff, so we'll check one more time. It's got a little over 50. I'm going to push with the back side of my pressure valve checker. It's got a little bump on it. That bump goes into the Schrader valve and can allow me to release some pressure. I don't need to release a lot, just a little. Now checking one more time. We're right at 50 pounds pressure, which is the recommended pressure for the front air shocks. We'll throw our pressure valve and checker back together and check the rear tires.